Hello everybody and welcome to my Davinci Resolve guide. So I feel like I'm on a journey. Finally I've gotten to the point where I am now using a proper software editing program for making all my Diablo 2 and other content on the channel. This channel has definitely improved slowly, but I think I'm at the point now where I can actually say that I'm doing some pretty decent content, and I hope that you the viewer will also see that the content has gotten better lately. But yeah, this video here is just gonna be quickly about Davinci Resolve. Now the software is all free, it's easy to install and etc. There's no plugins or registration or anything. It's like 2 minutes and you're ready. The first thing I always do when I need to start a video, so beforehand I was using YouTube editor, so I had to upload every clip that I filmed in OBS, so I use OBS Studio. OBS, the regular one, is okay, but OBS Studio has some much better things, even for recording, such as changing the file format, because that was one of the first things that I learned when I was starting out using this program. This program and other similar programs like it, like Adobe and Premiere and whatever, they don't accept all file formats, so I had to change to a file format MP4 I chose to record in OBS, so that was just a little thing. Another thing I also learned about was codecs and rendering and getting it up to YouTube in a reasonable time, because the file sizes can be very big. Another thing is also, if you have a low-end computer, this program might cause you a few problems. It requires at a minimum probably 8 gigs of RAM and I would say GTX 1050 or something like that. 1050 is maybe overkill. Maybe you could actually go down to a 750 Ti, something really low-end by now, but yeah, this program is pretty hungry, even for a computer like mine, which is okay. But I'm just gonna talk quickly now, kind of how to set it up a video, because I want to inspire other people to also make videos, just kind of show them it's actually pretty doable if you kind of have just a little experience beforehand. So the first thing I always do is I get all my clips. So these are all the clips and pictures and all sorts of things, even some music that I made for a video now talking about maximum defense on a paladin. So I got all these pictures here. Usually I actually get pictures from the sniping Windows tool. This one's kind of fun. You just snipe and you got a picture very fast. I like just using that one to get pictures, and then I also sometimes do print screens if I want to kind of hover over something when I'm moving the cursor. But yeah, that's how I kind of handle pictures, still frame pictures that are no talking or anything over it. And then to get music, first of all, you should only get music that's not gonna be taken down by YouTube for the copyright infringement. I assume that Blizzard is okay with me using the Rogue Enhancement High Quality MP4, so I basically just find some random YouTube video, then I Google convert to MP4, and half a second later I have a MP4 file that I can then import. So the first thing you actually do when you need to get all your clips also is just go down here when you right click, and then you're gonna find the one that is named Import Media, and then you just have to kind of know on the computer where all your files are and so forth. In my case, I usually just like to save everything on the desktop while I'm making a video. That just kind of makes it easier to me to navigate things. But yeah, you get your clips, you record it in OBS in the file format you want to try out, and yeah, there's nothing more to it than on the media side of things. So let's go to the edit one, where obviously we're going to be spending most of the time. Now, as most people know, you have a timeline where you put all your media files down to, and then you basically just threw on some effects and text and all sorts of crap on top of that media files. And that's basically what I've done now. So we can do anything from like crossovers, minor little things that makes it look cool when you're changing the clip, or you can add texts. and yeah, all sorts of advanced things. This program is very advanced, and I definitely do not know all the features just yet, but that might come later. But I can just quickly show you what is going on the screen here. So you saw that I have a transition there, so I added a transition again, and I also zoomed in on a picture I did here. So the picture that I just showed just before, I think it was this one. So this is the picture that I just took with a sniping tool in game, and then I just made a zoom in effect on the picture itself. So we can just quickly kind of go to that picture just real fast. Just gonna try and find it. Can be a little hard, I suppose. Okay, there you go. That's the picture I was talking about. And as you can see here, then you can just zoom in and out and change the X and Y angle and all those sorts of nice things. And let's try and get it just the way I had it just before. Good. I'm happy with that. So that's pretty much how I do edits for now. It's pretty basic, but like it covers everything you kind of want. You know, you have your nice transitions and all sorts of things. And by the way, it's very taxing on the computer to slide like this in live pictures. If you don't have a very good CPU and GPU, it might kill your computer quite badly doing stuff like this. So yeah. I should also mention that if you ever do a recording where you kind of fucked up the volume, I had so many of those videos on my channel, it's embarrassing. But you're actually able to fix the sound volume very fast. So you just import the sound file as the lowest file, just to be sure there's not anything going on. And then you click on it here. So this is my sound file down here. I can just quickly scroll a bit so you can kind of see this green one down here. It goes all the way to the video's end. This one can just be changed to volume when you go into audio up here, either video or audio, and then you can just change the volume up to 20 plus decibel or dB. That's a very nice feature because it takes only half a minute and then you're done. You just changed your too low volume to something much higher and much better. So yeah, I really like that feature because I could have used that many years ago when I was starting out, just fiddling around with OBS and stuff. So yeah, I like that feature because it's so fast to fix. But yeah, I think we can just quickly talk about text as well. So the text editor is very kind of, you know, normal. There's nothing really going on here, especially you go into effects library. So you click up here where it's named effects library, and then you just go down here and you choose text right here. And as soon as you have your text, you can actually just, you know, drag it like this or whatever, you know, like this, boom. And yeah, then you can just change it to whatever you might like. You can just try something really fast. And then next time I go over and see the clip now, there should be some weird text on the screen. And now my computer just needs to think because it is, again, very taxing to... Here it is, as always, a very useful tool when you... Oh, it still didn't manage to do that. It just shows you how much a good computer for video editing is needed. I have to let my computer work a little bit when I jump frames like that. Achieving the highest possible defense in Diablo 2. Okay. So yeah, it's because I had to put the... there you go, I had to put it up there, of course. Sorry about that. So, as you can see, this is the text that I just added, and then you can change the font and all sorts of things. Whoa, make it very big. Oh my god, that lags out my computer. But yeah, that's pretty much how you add text if you want to do like a cool little text that explains something, because I tend to do that a lot in my videos. But yeah, let's remove that again, and I think that pretty much covers all the effects that I have in the video. But this is basically edit page. You can do so much else in this edit page here, but yeah, I'm still basic and learning a little bit about the program. Oh my god, this lags my computer out. Stop moving. So let's check out the color work as well. If you're a professional photographer or doing film work or anything like that, The program is very known for having good lighting and effects work, where you can basically just change anything from the hue and gamma and all those sorts of things. Very, very good, but I don't really use them because, well, I'm not a professional photographer or whatever, so yeah. But I just wanted to mention that the Davinci Resolve, if it has to be known for anything, this program, it's probably the color work that it can do. It's very good. But yeah, that pretty much covers the color page. So let's go to deliver. And let's talk specific for YouTube when you need to upload. The format that I always choose, and this is just from, you know, experimenting a bit and Googling, I choose QuickTime as the format and the codec H264. And then the resolution is just whatever that was shot in, you know. Also frames. If I did 60 frames in OBS, but I had a still picture that was not 60 frames or whatever, I don't want to mess around with that, because that can fuck up the rendering or whatever. So some of the videos might be 60 frames, some maybe not. So that's kind of a downside. So you just kind of have to know, if you did a shot where it was in a different resolution or frame, you might just want to keep it simple and keep it at a low frame. But yeah, obviously 60 frames per second is very nice for YouTube gaming videos, but yeah, whatever. And yeah, I think that pretty much rounds it up. And then you basically just click add to render queue when you're all done choosing the things you want to kind of, oh yeah, you can also change the file name and stuff. So when it's uploaded on YouTube, it's gonna be called defense in my case now. So yeah, that's kind of just to recognize it faster. But yeah, when you're done with all that, you basically just hit add to render queue and then start render. And it's gonna take, I would say, even on a slow, you know, maybe 5-year-old computer, it can probably take an hour for every 10 minutes of gaming footage. I was able to render a video over 15 minutes long in 20 minutes, so I was pretty happy with that. But if you have a low-end CPU or whatever, it might take a lot of time, a lot longer. So yeah, but damn, it's very satisfying to hit add to render queue and then start render. I'm pretty sure that every video editing software program, whatever, has this feature, and it's just very very nice to you know, hit start render. So satisfying after you've done so much work in the program on the video and you kind of just want to be done. But yeah, I think that pretty much rounds it up. Again, I was talking a bit about, you know, specific things for YouTube, what you need to kind of do to upload correct file formats, so it's not gonna take like 10 hours to be uploaded on YouTube and all those sorts of things. And I hope that that information can also be useful to people who maybe want to start out making videos themselves and are maybe a bit unsure. But again, you don't have to get an editing program like this one. It's probably a bit overkill for most people who are just starting out, because again, the YouTube editor is also very good and it's very easy to work with. Prior to this, I really had no experience with video editing, but then I looked it up and the YouTube editor just works very well. But this is obviously the next step, trying to make an even better content for the channel. So yeah, I hope you found this video useful, and if you have any questions at all, let me know in the comments and I will try to answer them. But yeah, as always, thank you for watching and have a good one.